Yo, what up, all you gamers out there? The name's Second Heat, and I'm bringing you guys a late Modern Warfare 3 gameplay on the map Dome, and most likely another one on the map Arcaden, or Arcaden, whatever you want to say, potato. But whatever, we're not talking about the gameplay. What we're actually talking about is some more Modern Warfare 4, or codenamed Blacksmith. We actually do not know what the exact name of the title is, so right now a lot of us are just gonna be calling its codename Blacksmith, or what some people might call Modern Warfare 4. But what I want to talk about is the leaked news that we just got like a day or two ago, which involved a job description listing for VFX artists to help with the new Call of Duty. And I'm going to read what it says right here. It says, the VFX team at Sledgehammer Games is looking for experienced and passionate VFX artists to join our AAA team. In this position, the artists will work closely with the lead VFX artists, art director, technical art director, lighting and design team to create the most exceptional real-time effects with hyper-realism for our current project. The candidates will have the opportunity to contribute in various areas of in-game effects, including but not including weaponry effects, vehicle destruction, large-scale rigid body simulations, and environmental effects such as fire, smoke, water, and weather systems. So this is pretty interesting because now that we're in the next gen consoles with the whole PS4 and Xbox One, we now have a lot more. Well, by we I mean the game developers has a lot more stuff to use. They have a lot more power. They have a lot more, higher rank specs for the games to better work with. There's a lot more room for improvements. There's a lot more room for epicness, and that is what Sledgehammer is going to be using. They are going to be using the next gen specs, the next gen console's powers to better their games. And after they're done with that, they're just going to port it to the, I guess you call them now last gen consoles, the PS3 and the Xbox 360. They're just going to downgrade it a little so it still works for that. But what's pretty interesting is the way how they're going to be using the next gen console's power. Because at the moment, hearing about the destruction, the new effects for the weapons, which I'm pretty curious, like maybe they might have like more realistic sound, more realistic recoil, like kind of like the Battlefield style, more bullet flares, if you want to call it that. We don't know what they're going to be giving us with the weapons. But with vehicle destruction, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a more basically a better improved destruction than just the standard vehicle explosion, and that's it. I'm pretty sure it's going to look a lot better. I'm pretty sure it's going to be more improved. It's actually going to look pretty sick. Besides that, large-scaled rigid body simulations and environmental effects such as fire, smoke, water, and weather system. If a lot of you guys do not know, Call of Duty Ghosts has just like barely even scratched the surface of what they could be doing for Call of Duty in the future. When you look at their new environmental changes, such as certain destructible areas, environmental changing maps like I believe it's Skyfall, or I can't actually remember. I haven't played the map in like so long, but it's that basically that skyscraper that's constantly falling, that falls at least like 3 maybe 4 times, and every time it falls the map changes a little. So we got stuff like that. We have uh I can't really think about it off the top of my head, but there have been certain maps that has changed, but not too much. Like it's all basically the same exact thing. What Sledgehammer is going to be doing is, I think they're going to be trying to go more a little, um, maybe not entirely Battlefield, but they're going to try to make the environment more interactive, more realistic and stuff. And how they talk about the fire, I believe what they're gonna start doing is actually make fire more harmful to you. Like I think if you're gonna step within a couple of inches from the fire, I think you might actually start burning a little, or your vision might start getting a little blurry with the smoke. I don't know. Maybe with the smoke, they might. The first thing that I'm thinking of is Black Ops 1 Nova 6, or whatever Nova it was, to where you actually need tactical mask so you don't get affected by that. And I think they might make it more realistic than just a puff of gray area. I think they're gonna make that more realistic. With the water, I think they might take on with the whole flooded map in Call of Duty Ghosts, where not only can you drown, but I think they might bring in some Battlefield into it to where you can actually start swimming in the water. And if they could do that, that's going to be pretty interesting. And I really want to see how the competitive people are going to be using that. And lastly, with the whole weather system, I was watching T Martin, and he was talking about this, and something he talked about was the whole snow area. Like, say you're playing on a snowy map, and at a certain time in the game, we just got hit with a blizzard, a massive blizzard, where kind of like I believe it's called Sovereignty, that factory based map in Call of Duty Ghosts, where every now and then you'll have this this chaos where everything just, like, your vision's just blurry as can be. Like the entire map is gassed out. There's steam everywhere, and it's so hard to see. That's what I can picture coming out of the snow maps when the blizzard hits. Basically, your vision's like very, very limited. It's gonna be more close quarter, and it's just going to be pretty interesting on how that's going to work. I think a lot of people are going to be using a lot more thermals when that part comes out, and I think that's going to be pretty interesting. The same thing for the rainy map on. Oh my gosh, I really have not played Ghost that much. I tell you, Ghost has really lost my interest, so I can't even remember the maps anymore. But let's just say Bootleg in Modern Warfare 3, how it's actually a stormy map. What if we started having lightning strikes hitting the ground, kind of like, oh my gosh, Wartech, I believe, from Call of Duty Ghosts, where every now and then they'll have random missiles striking at the ground. What if they had that in, like, their rain maps, except instead of missiles, it's more lightning, and if you get struck by it, you're obviously dead. So we could have stuff like lightning strikes. We could have stuff like what if they had wind? Like, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but what if they had like storms to where it slows down your characters? That would be pretty interesting. So these are just brainstorming ideas of what could potentially be happening. So let me know what you guys feel might be happening with Sledgehammer's new Call of Duty game. And yeah, until next time, this has been your boy Taking Heat. Come back as I'll be talking about Black Ops 2's Camo DLC that is coming out very soon. Until next time, this has been your boy Taking Heat, and I'm out. Peace.